We're going to look at the addition rule of probability. I think this is something that is best explained with an example because looking at it can be quite confusing with all the different notation, but as soon as we do an example, it'll make a lot of sense. Some sort of background knowledge you'll need to know for this is a standard deck of 52 cards. So hopefully you're aware that a deck of cards has 52 cards in total. 4 suits, hearts, diamonds, clubs, spades. Each suit has 13 cards. Ace, 2 to 10, Jack, Queen, King. Hearts and diamonds are red. Clubs and spades are black. The addition rule says this: the probability of A or B is equal to the probability of A plus the probability of B minus the probability of A and B. So this is one way we can calculate, this, what we would call, this or this union between A and B. So let's see what it looks like. Here's the question. If a card is selected from random from a standard deck of 52 cards, what is the probability that it is a king or a heart? Okay, so we could set it up using the addition rule. The probability of a king or a heart equals the probability of a king plus the probability of a heart minus the probability of a king and a heart. So what that's going to look like is something like this. If we were to set up a Venn diagram, we'd have king in blue, let's say, royal blue for king, and hearts can be in red. Okay, we could say that there is one king of hearts. So that would be the intersection between kings and hearts. There's one card that is a king of hearts. So it's a king and a heart. Okay, that must mean that there are 3 kings that are not the king of hearts. So you've got the king of diamonds, clubs, and spades. And then that must mean over here, similarly, there's 13 cards of each suit. And one of them is the king of hearts, so there's 12 other hearts, right? So then what you can do is we need to set this up as a probability now. So let's work out the probability of a king. Well, the probability of it being a king is 4 out of 52. Plus the probability of it being a heart. Well, there's 13 out of 52 hearts. Minus 1 on 52. And this is why I think this example is really good, because hopefully you can clearly see that we've double counted. We counted the king of hearts in the kings group, but we also counted it in the hearts group. So we counted the king of hearts twice. So we have to subtract the intersection of K and H, which is the one card that's the king of hearts. So minus 1 on 52. So we get that the probability of a king or a heart, add all these together, gives you 16 on 52. Always remember to simplify. So you get 4 on 13. So the probability of getting a king or a heart is 4/13 when you randomly pull one out of a deck of cards. Let's have a look at a problem, and this one's a bit of a different one. Keen to see what you can come up with. See if you could create a visual representation of the addition rule. And if you're really keen, feel free to email it to me and maybe I can use it in another video to show other people. Or I can give you some feedback, and I can give you some feedback. So there you go. There's some or and terminology in the real world. All right. Good luck with all your studies.